Hey, Knicks Nation. I hope you are enjoying what's left of your weekend on Sunday here, April 23rd. It's Sunday. And I hope you've been enjoying your weekend and what's left of it. Of course, for us, uh, what's left of our weekend as Knicks Nation is the Knicks at 1 o'clock. So we're going to be, doing this podcast. Will be done, before 1 o'clock, obviously, so we can all be watching the game. Welcome, Jose Vasquez. Welcome, Carlos Delgado, Dice Lade. Welcome, my brother, Organic Nick. I'll be on his show. If we can ever get this email stuff straight, we'll be on his show at 5 o'clock today. Superstar, Shalom, my brother. 2189, my brother, Shalom. Rich Jim. Hey, what's up, Jimsy Moore, L. Marshall, Bryant, my brother Malik Shabazz, Grand Rising, my brother G. Bostino, Christopher Motra, Dylan Plaismon, Gene Cheriel, Brooklyn Impuda, Keith Watkins, Coach Hauser. What's up, Coach Hauser? And the only Dim Dawson, Justin Moore, L Scientific, Viz, my brother Viz Shop, Kelvin Vasquez, IJ Bula, Mike K, Viz Shop. What's up, y'all? Hope everybody's enjoying your weekend. Hey, Jay Chill, what's up? So we're going to have a little preview today. This is a big game. This is a big game, because if the Knicks win this game, there's probably, I would be conservative, say there's a 90% chance they close this series in the next 2 games, okay, which means it's not going to go past 6 games. So this is a big game, and for that very reason, it's still a big game for the Cavs. They cannot leave New York and go down, 3-1. They don't want to do that. Just like the Knicks, it was most important for the Knicks to get a split in Cleveland. It's most important for Cleveland to get a split in New York. Now, it's the NBA playoffs, so this has been a chess match the whole time, okay? This is game 4 of this chess match. Every series, especially now, because I've mentioned this before. I can't recall seeing the level of parity that we're seeing in the NBA, like right now. Like it seems like since the bubble and going forward, it's become much more of parity in the NBA. The coaching is very close. The talent is very close. It's very close in a lot of areas. The teams are very similar. I mean, even like going down and getting college prospects, it's harder to find somebody that stands out because everybody's working hard. Everybody's hiring trainers. Everybody's, coming with their hardest. So a lot of parity in the NBA, plus the rules, with the way the lottery is chosen, and of course the coaching and the drafting and the scouting is all up to the highest levels right now, and so it's very equal, a lot of equality. So with that, and then of course when you're talking about Knicks Cavs, you're talking about the 4-5. So you pretty much talking about the equal of equals right here. So this is a real chess match. Every playoff series is a chess match. And yeah, it really is great for the NBA. It's a really good thing for the league, really, to have it that way. So this is no different. This is game 4, going to be a chess match. Now, if people have been paying attention, you've been seeing adjustments coming every game. Okay, every game has been adjustments. The Knicks did their thing in the first game, having Grimes and RJ play one-on-one against Garland and Mitchell, but then doubling, especially Mitchell, and showing double and getting back. In the first game, they get that win. Then the second game, the Cavs counter by taking Okoro out of the lineup and putting Karis LeVert in the lineup for more offense. LeVert goes off, opens up the floor. Garland goes off. And so they win that game. And then in the game 3, somebody pointed this out to me, and I just saw it today, and it was a very good observation. When y'all come up with stuff that hits me, I'm gonna tell you did. And this was good. What this person, I forgot their name, but what they said was the Knicks were using Mitchell Robinson at the top of the key as a pick, to set the pick for Brunson, but they changed and they were using their guards and forwards for the pick. And what's the difference? What that means is, first of all, Mitch doesn't have to handle the ball at the top of the key. Secondly, if you got a double Brunson, you get another guy that's a playmaker, ball handler, your RJs, your Quentin Grimes, your RQs, they get the ball off the pick. And now you still got another threat, okay, to open the floor. And that's a very good observation. And that's exactly what they did the last game. That was huge. And of course, the defense that Tom Thibodeau employs, they played that defense. But the good thing also, which we're going to talk about, is Cleveland was missing a lot of corner threes. They were missing a lot of corner threes Friday, okay? Now, I'm not saying they would have won the game if they had hit the corner threes at their typical rate. But they hit them at an abnormally high rate on Tuesday. Okay. So they weren't going to keep that pace up. Good morning, Stoop Kids Studios. They weren't going to keep that pace up of hitting the threes like they did on Tuesday, but they only hit I think they hit 20% of their threes on Friday. And a lot of them were missed opportunities from the corners. Okay. So let's talk about what they're going to do now. So if you're the Cavs, remember we talk about from the first game what the Cavs would do. That's how you got to think. A lot of Knicks Nation don't think about what the opposition is going to do. They only think about what the Knicks do. You got to understand there's two sides here. So what if you're the Cavs, if you're JB Bickerstaff, what are you doing? What's your next chess move? If it was me, I'm going to continue to trap Brunson and Randall. I'm going to continue to trap them, and I'm going to make RJ, because if I'm JB Bickerstaff, I'm going to say RJ just had a great game Friday. I dare him to do it again. That's what I would do. I'm going to say RJ had a great game Friday. I'm going to dare him to do it again. Okay? That's what I would do. Hey, Glenn. Hey, thanks for the $2.21.89. Knicks and others could flip the table after R1. Yep. RJ. Yep. No word on Crew Dog. They said it was from what I saw, they said it was a shoulder contusion, and he is questionable for today. That's the way they listed him. Let's see if they changed it. But from what I last looked at it, they said it was they just listed it as a shoulder contusion, and they said he's questionable. This right now, they got him listed as questionable. He's day-to-day listed as questionable today. Yeah. And they had Jericho Sims out of uniform the other day. Yeah. So why do you say Hart may start? Oh, you mean Hart? Okay. I hope they don't start Hart. I actually hope they do not start Josh Hart. To me, you take away from the bench and the work that he does with the bench by starting him. I would hope if they don't start Grimes, they start Quickly. I'd like to see Quickly start. Yeah. I think Hart is at his maximum best use coming in with Mobb Deep. He's at his maximum best use. So, or, they could do this. I know y'all ain't going to disagree with me, and I know the Knicks ain't going to do this, but they could start Obi at the 3 and put RJ at the 2. They could do that. They could, but they're not going to do that. But they could start Obi at the 3 and have RJ, play the 2, but they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Y'all know they're not going to do that. So they're probably either going to start Emmanuel Quickly, or they're going to start Josh Hart at the 2, and and then have Deuce move up into the rotation today. Yeah, something's going to happen like that. But if I'm the Cavs, I try to trap Brunson, I trap Randall, and I make RJ beat me. That's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to say, RJ, you had a great game Friday. I dare you to try to do it again. I'm going to be like, what's the name? Black Joe? I dare you. I dare you to do it again. That's what I'm going to say. And then they got to put bodies on Mitchell Robinson. They got to put bodies on Mitchell Robinson. They got to put bodies on Mitch Rob. If they don't, we're going to talk about the Knicks. One of the Knicks things, if they need to win the rebound, and we'll talk about that. And then if I'm the Cavs, the Knicks defense is Black Rob. That's right, Black Rob. Right. I dare you. But if the Knicks defense is built so that they keep you out the paint, and they give up a lot of open, corner threes. The Knicks do that. And 3-quarter, not in the dead corner, but not in the top of the key in the 3-quarter. They give up a lot of threes from that that 2 o'clock area on the court, 2 and 11, to give a lot of threes. So the Cavs, if they're going to get them, they got to hit them open threes. They got to hit them. Thank you for the $2, $21.89. Cleveland will load up on quarters to get ref calls. That's one of the things they're going to do. You think we win today's series over? Yes. If we win today's series, it's over. Yes. If we win today, in my mind, there's a 90% chance the next 2 games, the Knicks are going to win one. Right? They're not going to lose 2 in a row. The next 2 games, they'll win 1 at least. So the series would be effectively over. I hope they don't take that attitude though. But Woodpecker, thanks for the $5. But yeah, if they win today, the Knicks win today, this series is over. Okay. So from 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock, the Knicks give up a lot of on that space on the 3-point line. The Knicks give up a lot of threes in order to avoid penetration into the paint. They also give up a number of corner threes. If I'm the Cavs and I'm starting LeVert, he's got it. LeVert's key here. You know what you're going to get from Mitchell. You know what you're going to get from Garland. And also they need a big game from Garland. That one of the things that caused the Knicks to win too is Garland did not have a great game the other day. Let's take a look. What did Garland do the other day? He didn't have a great game on Friday. I think he hurt his ankle, but I'm not using that as an excuse, but I think he hurt his ankle and he scored 10 points. Yeah, he was 4 of 21. He had a terrible day. He was 4 of 21, minus 21. He had a terrible game. So they're going to need more from Darius Garland. And if I'm Cleveland, if I'm JB, I'm expecting Garland to come back. I'm going to show confidence in my guy. I'm expecting him to come back. I'm expecting, he's not going to score 30 points in a half, but I'm expecting him to be himself. I'm expecting Cleveland to be hitting those 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock threes. I'm going to put bodies on Mitch Rob so that he doesn't hurt me offensive board wise. I'm trapping JB and Randall, and I'm daring RJ, right? Black Rob, I'm daring RJ to beat me again. I'm daring him to beat. Now, if I'm the Knicks, it's a very simple game plan. If you're the Knicks, it's a very simple game plan. You have to win the game in 2 areas which you can be strong in, which you've shown yourself to be good in. The Knicks have to win the rebounding battle, and they have to keep the turnovers low. Very simple. They have to win the rebounding battle and keep the turnovers low. On a tertiary issue, they have to guard. They still have to play their regular defense, but they got to try their best to put some pressure on the 3-point line. Something. They got to do something. They can't let the Cavs go off on the 3-point line. Now, offensively, aside from keeping the turnovers low, the Knicks have to move the basketball. Have to move the ball. Okay, got to move the ball. What I mean by that is if Julius is doubled, if Brunson is doubled, RJ, Quentin Grimes, if he's playing, IQ, Hart, they get Obi, they're going to get shots. The ball must move and you must get them and create open shots for them. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see the assists above 20. I'd like to see a 25-point assist game, a 25 assist game today. And the Knicks also have to hit open shots. Now, couple of caveats here. First off, as I mentioned, the Knicks are the better team. In my view, I'm just trying, and I'm a Knicks fan, obviously, but I'm just saying in general, the Knicks are the better team right now. They are. So, being the better team, if 2 things happen, aside from what we just mentioned, if 2 things happen, this game is over. If RJ Barrett is hitting his 3-point shot today, okay, if RJ Barrett is consistently hitting his 3-point shot, this game is over. All other things being equal. Okay, if he's hitting his threes and everything else is equal, the game is over. Secondly, if Randall is engaged defensively like he was Friday, and he's hitting his 3-point shots, the game is over. Okay, those are things that like you don't expect to happen every game. It's like it'd be good if it does happen, but it's not something you can guarantee is going to happen every game. But we all know that those two things are possible. If R.J. Barrett does not have the Ray Charles glasses on today, and he's hitting his threes, this game is over. Okay. Now, Karis LeVert is just as important for the Cavs. See, so it's going to be a real battle between RJ and Karis today, or Hart and Karis, depending on who's in the game, because somebody's got to guard Garland. We know that if Quentin Grimes is in the game, he's guarding Donovan Mitchell. If he's not in the game, you're going to have either IQ or Hart guarding Donovan Mitchell, and you're going to have RJ guarding Darius Garland, and you're going to need somebody to guard Karis LeVert. You're going to need somebody that's out there. And I don't know. I mean, honestly, the last game, did y'all notice? I mean, in my view, I felt like that was one of the better defensive performances I have seen from Jalen Brunson. Did y'all notice that? I don't know how many turnovers did they cause. I think they caused 20 turnovers for the Cavs. The Cavs had how many turnovers? The Cavs had 20 turnovers, yeah, and 6 of them came from Donovan Mitchell. 3 of them came from Garland. 3 of them came from Mobley. So the Knicks were creating turnovers. And I want to tell you, 21A, thanks for the $5. Expect Cleveland to be undermanned because they're at home. Whoever turns over the least makes the most of their basket and finally mentally cracks first. That's right, game over. That's what I'm saying. If the Knicks keep the turnovers low, I want to see them turnovers under 14 today. I would like to see them closer to 10 or 11. And I want them to get at least 45 rebounds today. I'd like to see a 50 rebound effort today from the Knicks. If we can get that, that's a good sign for the Knicks. The Knicks are in a good shape if they can get that. They're at least in the game, okay, if they can get that going. But if RJ is hitting his threes and everything else is equal, the Knicks are going to have a good night. They really are. If Julius is playing, if like he did, like I want to say, one of the reasons, in my view, that they held the Cavs to 79 points on Friday was you had Brunson, to me, playing the best defense I have seen him play this season. I have not seen him play defense on a level like he did. Did you see the steal and dunk he did? I mean, that was just him thieving somebody and dunking. I mean, that was the best defense I've seen him play this whole season. Okay, so that's one. And then Randall was engaged. Randall offensively, 3 of 15, something like that. Was 2 or 3 of 15, some crazy number offensive. Let me see what he was 3 of 15. So he shot the ball horribly. But 2 things. First off, he was 3 of 4 from the line, and he played defense. He was rotating. See, Julius Randle has the athletic ability to play high-level defense. He has the athletic ability to do it. The problem with Julius is that he can be engaged on a one-on-one, like if he's just guarding one person, like if you try to isolate him, he can lock you down. But where you get messed up at is when the ball moves and you need him to rotate, to help you rotate, and everybody else will rotate, but he'll stand there. And then they get it back. Well, Friday he was rotating. He missed a couple of times, but he was rotating. He was doing good. If we can get him doing that today, and if Brunson can play anywhere like that defense he played Friday, that's really good. You know why? Because then what happens? You have the 3-point line covered. You see, when RJ, when Quentin Grimes, when Emmanuel Quickly, when Josh Hart, when they got to guard their man and then sprint over to help you out on the 3-point line, that weakens the whole defense. But if you can hold your own, like Brunson did, like Randall did on the 3-point line, if you can hold your own and you can, man, that's why you end up with a 79-point game. Okay? If you end up with a 79-point game. So these are the keys here. So if I'm Kaz, I'm trapping JB. I'm trapping JR. Okay? I want to let RJ shoot. I dare him to beat me, right? I got to put some bodies on Mitchell Robinson because he's going to kill me in the offensive glass. We know the Knicks are the biggest, one of the best rebounding teams in the NBA, and we got to hit our open threes, particularly our 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock threes. We got to hit them. Okay, the 9 and 3 o'clock, if you get them, you obviously got to hit them because that's the shortest three to shoot in the NBA. So you know everybody has the higher percentage from those spots. You got to hit those. But on the Knicks side, you got to win the rebounding battle. You got to keep them turnovers low. You got to move the basketball out of the double teams, Julius and JB, and you got to hit your open shots. And if JB and Julius give us the two-way game they gave us Friday, then Knicks gonna win this game. Okay. They'll have a good night. Okay, they'll have a good night. But we got to see now. This is going to be a dogfight. This ain't going to be easy, yo. It's going to be a dogfight. This is the playoffs, man. This is the league, and this is a chess match. JB Bickerstaff not going to just roll over. They're not just going to roll over. Okay, it's not going to happen. Hey, what's up, Dice? All right, so Blair, what's up? Gumby, my man. Julius will lead us. That's right, the Messiah. And then you got Thomas Days, what's up? Yeah. I'm expecting personally a big game from IQ today. It's just he's got too much talent. You know, he's got too much talent, man. They're not going. Hey, Miss Stevenson, you got too much talent. They can't keep him down forever. It's just he's too good. And I'm hoping, not guaranteeing, but I'm hoping, hey, what's up, Glenn Costin? I'm just hoping that RJ Barrett takes off them Ray Charles glasses today. He was very efficient the other day. No, I'm not going to front. He was efficient. RJ was 8 of 12 and 3 of 6. See, if we can get something similar to that today, we're going to be in good shape. We're going to be in good shape. But let's go, Knicks. Darren Gale. Yes, that's right. Coach Rubens. What's up, man? Angry Jenkins. How y'all doing? Les Sholo. Yeah, so this is going to be RJ is the X factor. Son from Brooklyn. I agree with that. He is the X factor. So, like, if he comes in and he's hitting his threes, game's over. Forget it. Okay? Forget it. I mean, playing the same game, bully ball, playing his defense, all of that, but he's hitting his threes. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. So RJ is the X factor. Okay. He is. There's no doubt about it. Okay. Bickerstaff is a smart dude, man. As we know, he come from a pedigree, right? Bernie Bickerstaff was his father. JB ain't no slouch, brother. And they was fourth in the East. We can't sleep on them. Grimes is day to day. It'll probably be a game time decision for Quentin Grimes, but I'm going to assume he's not playing. Today. If I'm the Knicks, I would sit him because I need him later this week. So I'm going to sit him. We deep enough. That's what I mean. Mob deep. We deep enough. We can sit Q-Dog and still win this game. Yeah, if you sit Q-Dog, you got to bring Deuce up into the rotation. Yep. So, yeah, it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, so either IQ or Hart starts. I prefer IQ to start because he can play defense and he's a better scorer. And then Hart is at his best coming against second teams. You're going to get 8 boards from him, and you might get double-digit scoring from him coming in with the second unit with Obi and Deuce and Isaiah Hartenstein. So I like that that bench. To me, you play guys in their best situation to be successful, right? And if you can keep Hart with Mob Deep, that's him at his highest level. He's 28 years old. He's in his prime. You want him to play at his highest level. And for him to be successful, it's better to have him coming off the bench with Mob Deep. Okay. So, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Thanks, Ruggs. I appreciate that. Drip Moore, what's up? And Castillo, Jose Castillo, that is. What's up, Jose? And how y'all doing? I hope y'all enjoying your weekend. Please be safe out there. It can be very dangerous, as we know. This is a strange age in which we live. Yes, they have to put pressure on Mitchell Robinson. If they don't, he's going to kill them with the offensive glass, which is going to lead to a Knicks victory. So the Knicks have multiple avenues to beat Cleveland. Cleveland has some avenues to beat the Knicks, but it's more on the Knicks side because the Knicks are the better team. They got to contain Mitch Robinson on offensive glass. They got to hope RJ Barrett is not hitting his shots. They got to hope Julius Randle decides to not play defense. They got to hope that Quentin Grimes is not playing. They got to hope that Jerry Hart doesn't come off the bench and kill him. There's too many weapons for the Knicks. Too many weapons. Okay. That's right. See that, Gumby? You caught it. See, Mobley and Jared Allen, $100 million players. We got Mitchell Robinson in the second round, and he's $60 million. We got Mitchell Robinson in the second round. If we see Fournier, it's not a good night. If we see D Rose and it's at garbage time, it's a great night. Okay. If you see D Rose and it's like garbage time, it's a great night. If you see Fournier, it's not a good night. Not a good night at all. Not a good night. Not a good night. So it's not, yeah. So hopefully he does not. That's right, Ruggers. I love Evan Fournier as a person. As far as a New Yorker style dude, he is really that dude. Smart, articulate, can shoot the rock. But unfortunately, he's not a fit for what we're trying to do. Okay, he's not a fit for what we're trying to do. So, yeah, 2189 can see Cavs trying to injure Mitch. Oh, don't do that. Don't say that, Mitch. Don't say that, 21. Yeah. $2. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. No, don't injure Mitchell Robinson. I don't see them as dirty. They just play hard. I mean, that game the other night where Jared Allen knocked Julius Randle into the back spot there, but that was just a hard basketball play. I mean, honestly, he wasn't trying to hurt Julius Randle. That was a hard basketball play. He's just letting you know you're not going to just come in here. That's good basketball, in my view. Yeah, that's good basketball. So I don't think they're the type of team to try to hurt somebody. I don't think they would. Yeah, it wasn't a dirty play. I don't think they're the type of team to do that. And if you listen to Jared Allen, very articulate young man, very intelligent young man. He's not he seems like a nice young man. He's not, he's not the dude that would do something like that. So I don't see them really trying to hurt somebody. They're going to play hard, though. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to be physical. They must be physical because if they're not, they're going to get their behind handed to them today. They're in the garden. They're in the Mecca, and they need a win. So they better come correct. They're not going to lay down now. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a dog fight. But I think the Knicks up for it. The Knicks up for it. Yeah, the Knicks up for it. So, so there's been a lot of injuries. But last night, did y'all see it? I saw the Lakers beat Memphis last night. Ja Morant dropped 45, and most of it was in the second half. He was going berserk. If they didn't give up, like they was down 26 in the first quarter. If they didn't get such bad first quarter, they would have beat the Lakers. But the Lakers played a good game. They just did. The Lakers played a good game. Yeah, I think I'm with you, Corey. I'm nervously optimistic. I don't want to just be too overly confident, but I'm with you on that. I can smell it too. I see 3-1 coming out today. Yeah, Dylan Brooks is in the Draymond Green school of dirty. Dylan Brooks is like Draymond Green cousin or something because they in the same school of dirty, man. Both of those dudes. But all right, so it's about 12:30. All right, let me let y'all get ready for this game. Get your food together. Get your chicken wings ready. Get your brewskis cold. Get everything ready to go. Let's do this thing. We're gonna be with Organic after the game later. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Thanks for the $5 shirt. Jared Allen looked like a brother you see in your neighborhood walking down the street, full-blown black belt karate. He does look like that. With the hair, the pro, right? He does look like that. I ain't gonna front. He does. You're right, Cherokee. He does, man. He does look like that. Man. All right. Y'all enjoy the game. We'll be back later with Organic Fanatics. Shalom.